Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to start a new session based on OWASP ZAP. So we have done many of our practicals based on WebStore Professional, but that's a paid version. But today we are going to do many practical that is based on OWASP ZAP. So that is set attack proxy. That's a tool used by many security professionals. It's a free and an open source web application security scanner. So if you are studying this OS app as a security testing tool, you can even crack an interview or you can even perform bug bounty based on your own experience. So today, as the first as a first session, we are going to download OS app into our machine. So just visit the official site of OWASP ZAP and here we can download OWASP ZAP based on your OS. I am using Windows 64-bit, so I am downloading that one. So in my machine, I already have downloaded OWASP ZAP and have installed. So it is running over my machine. Okay. So downloading and installing is very simple process. We can just download by a click and we can install it. Now our important part is we are going to set up this one. So setting the lab is a very first thing we are going to do. Then after we will learn how to do various operations using OWASP ZAP. So here I have set up the lab. So which means in my machine I have a testing software called or a testing tool name called OWASP ZAP. We have set up the security testing tool. But now we have to get the traffic. So the traffic is happening between the client side application. So imagine like there is a browser over here and I have a testing software. So imagine this OWASP News Shop is a testing software. So while I am performing testing on this application, the traffic has to come to the OWASP app, which means while suppose if I click on a login page over here, the traffic is going from this application to the server. But for testing purpose, we need this traffic coming to our OWASP app, not to the server. So even if we are coming to the OWASP app application, we will decide where we have to forward it or we have to modify it. So that is based on your testing skill. As a first step, we have to set up the lab by capturing the traffic. So for that purpose, we have to set up a proxy. For ease of use, I am going to search for Foxy Proxy. It is an add-on to the browser. So just add this Foxy Proxy into your machine. So once it is installed, click on it and confirm. Now we have to do one more thing. In our tools of our app, go for tools, go for options. There we can see network. In network, we have an option called local service and proxy. Here, this IP address is our localhost IP address 127.0.0.1 and it is listening to a port number 80801. Okay, now that's fine. I click OK. Now what I will do over here, I have to set up the same over the proxy also, which means this proxy is a middleman. So whenever I enable this proxy, this traffic will go through my machine. So I am providing it as SAP. I provide this localhost as or like the host name as 127.0.0.1 as the host name. The port number is 8081, which is already we have seen in the SAP. Now if I enable it, okay, so if I click on this one, we can see the traffic. The traffic is coming to the application. See this, all the traffic of the site juice shop is coming to my machine. Okay, see over here. So it is a first step. So we learned how to set up the proxy. Now the important part is we have to use a certificate. The certificate is a part of the testing. So which means see, we have to go for the tools, we have to go for the options. There under the network we have one option server certificate. So we have to save the certificate into our machine. so which I already have in my machine. So if you are trying for the first time, you may not get the traffic because this traffic is accepting only by this certificate. So this certificate is saved in my downloads. Okay, so what I will do now, we have to import the certificate. So importing certificate means just click on settings, then go for certificate. So there we have an option for import certificate. So I already have certificate in the browser. That's why it is accepting my communication. So once it is login, so I will do one thing. I will try to remove this one and removing the previous one, and I am going to import it once again. So trust these two options. Click OK. Click OK. Then only your traffic will come to the browser. So I already have certificate. I was not getting an error. So if you are not having the traffic which you need, the certificate is missing from your side, you have to do it. So this is the first step of our practical. So we learned about how to set up the lab by downloading the ZAP, and we have learned about setting up the proxy. Then we learn about setting up the certificate. In next session, we will learn something more about the interesting practicals using OWASP ZAP.